You know what? Let's do about the same speed to start,
Okay.
and then take a look at it.
Okay.
Because I just saw this. This is just like this is probably the most serene moment
Okay.
of the whole movie. So
It's
I
like
think that.
the calm before the storm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I think that it should be as just kind of
Okay.
low key as possible.
Okay.
He made it so easy. He just made it so easy. And he was very patient with me. The night before we started this, I was awake almost all night, and I was thinking, wow, I don't want to screw up this movie. Because I have been with this movie right from the time the seed was planted.
You'll be able to heal. So use those kind of words. You're going to be able to heal better. It'll be more controlled. You can have time to yourself. You can, just think of all the fucking lies, because most of the time, most of those places are not like that.
As a director, he knows what he's doing. And he doesn't bark orders, and he's not like that kind of director.
He's assertive. He
Yeah.
tells you. He's like, hey, get over here.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta stop messing around. Get
Yeah.
over here. I'm serious.
No,
Whenever we're ready.
the old man.
If
Okay,
you
here we
just
go.
stay there. Like, just don't move and reach over and ring the doorbell. Wait when we're ready.
All right, close the door. Okay, here we go. Okay. Go ahead and roll. 3, 2, 1.
Rolling.
Okay, here we go. And okay, Whitney, go ahead and just start. Just sit there and just kind of flail your arms around. Give him something to look at. No, not
I
robot
will.
dance.
I will. Okay.
Okay, ready? And action.
Caitlin, it's okay. It's okay. I'll get the door. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm here just to drop off some milk for
Oh.
Caitlin.
Okay. All right.
Is
Thank you.
everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Need
Everything's
any
fine.
help with
Oh,
anything,
oh
maybe?
no, no, ma'am. No, sir. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Thank you.
That's not very nice.
I think that it's kind of hard. Like, from a professional standpoint, I can totally respect Todd, because being a director is a big job. I mean, he's telling Steve where to do lighting. He's telling me, like, hey, we need touch up on makeup now, and camera angles, and telling, Whitney, be like this. And I think he does really good professionally. And
We're gonna need to get the above the head.
Actually, before we do the above the head, let's do that pull out for the end.
Is this the way she's gonna be sitting on the above the head?
No, that's gonna be, we're gonna lay her back down. But I figure since we're on the tripod right now, this is gonna be,
Okay.
because the overhead one is kind of an addition, so we may wind up with 3 shots of this.
That's a big man.
It's me.
The middle one needs to be a little bit more.
Did you get the humping toads in the shot?
The love shack.
They're playing leapfrog.
Oh, nice. That's
You look good in a bag there, Todd.
I think you've lost weight. You look like you're missing some legs. And a couple arms.
A couple.
Todd does a good job of calling out what needs to be said. I like that he's not totally sold on every idea that he has. He's willing to give and take. Say, yeah, let's get my idea and let's get your idea. We'll see what happens best in editing. I think that helps a lot. It's nice to work with people that aren't they're there for the art of the project, not there for what their idea is.
So we're gonna take this up just before you stand up.
Well, this is not the establishing shot. But you're right.
When I go down there.
Oh, you mean, yeah.
It just looks like there's something on a shirt versus the badge.
Well, and we're actually gonna see all that. We're gonna establish that in the wide shot,
Okay.
and there's gonna be a couple of close up and stuff, so we'll know exactly what it is.
There were a lot of shots that were kind of difficult and non-traditional or too traditional, so you had to do it exactly as it was to the book. But I'd say the most difficult thing was probably stomaching some of the content of what's happening. There were scenes that were difficult to shoot. It was obviously hard on the actors and the actresses, and it was pretty intense. I mean, I think everybody in the room was uncomfortable at times. But I think all in all, it came out really well. The shots came out well.
Because it's this one
just,
part right here that looks too hard.
Okay, well, as you're not very, I'll have you run this actually. Yeah, that's way better.
Because it's almost over here, right? This kind of angle.
Yeah, I mean that looks a lot better.
Totally putting this down for a bit. I'm like,
why
no
that's-
point.
that's- Nice, nice. Yeah, you can let go of it.
It works.
It works. Yeah.
Actually, well, never mind. Once they do that again, we can get the reflection on the wall. Not reflection, but
The shadow.
Do what again?
no. As you guys as you guys fall, there's a kind of a cool shot with the light on the wall.
Oh, okay.
So watch, she'll do it here really quick.
Oh.
As we see her going like this with the knife, like it'd be kind of cool to get it.
Why do we have to squirt her in the face, dude?
We don't have
Why
to.
do we have to squirt her in the face? Why can't we just have her
Let's
fucking...
just do that.
Let's just do
The
that.
silhouette?
Make it easier.
I do want... We can start
But, like
her with
practice that really quick and just to see what it looks like.
Ready? And action. Noogie!
Can we take this screen?
Chris, how did that work for you?
Here we go. Ready? And action.
I fell instead of jumping.
Yes, you did fall.
He's like, yeah.
How did that look?
I think pretty good.
Pretty
I saw the
good?
knife a lot.
Well, that's kind of the point.
Well, you know, the original idea was for the film to be a psychological thriller, and you know, when we got it all together and we watched it, we said, you know, this is more like a drama, you know. So it's funny how things can change when they're actually filmed. You know, one thing can be one way and it can turn out completely different. But I think the way it turned out was just fine, and being a drama, that's totally fine with me, you know.